Good morning and welcome to our Year 4 Maths lesson. It's with me, Miss Dowley. So good morning, how are you? And I am just going to minimise me. So let's start by putting our short date and underlining it, and then our learning objective. I can count to 30 forwards and backwards from any number. I can count accurately up to 12 objects. Make sure we underline this. So without using an underline, can you count forwards and backwards to 30 from 0? Pause while you have a try. Now have a go at the next 3 steps. So start at 3 and count forwards to 27. Start at 29 and count backwards to 8. Start at 24 and count backwards to 10. Pause whilst you have a try. How did you do? Do you feel confident now with your number line to 30? Well, now that you've practiced counting forwards and backwards and you are feeling confident, we're going to try counting forwards and backwards in steps of 2. So start the count at 0 and I want you to count in steps of 2 all the way to 30. Pause and have a try. So let's have a closer look. Did your counting look like this? So we can see on the number line that I've jumped along 2 each time, and that these are the numbers that we landed on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Can you practice counting in steps of 2 forwards? And this will really help you. So make sure you can do this, have lots and lots of practices. So now we're going to try going backwards in steps of 2. So this time I want you to start at 30 and count all the way back to 0, but in steps of 2. Have a try. Pause now and have a go. So again, I started here and you can see my jumps that I've written on here. And the numbers we said this time were 30, 28, 26, 24, 22, 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. Have a practice. There may be some tricky numbers there, number 20 and number 12. Practice counting backwards in steps of 2. Do this lots and lots of times to get yourself really confident with this. So yesterday we practiced counting objects that we can move and those that we couldn't. Today we're going to carry on looking at objects we cannot move. So try counting the spots on the domino below. Find a good place to start and work your way across. Pause whilst you have a try. Well done. So here's how I counted the spots. I started here and counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, one of the things we can do, because you have been practicing recognising the spots on a dice, you could have just said, oh, I already know that there's 2, so I don't need to count these 2. I'm just going to start my count at 3 here. So you could go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is a good way of practicing once you are confident and know those patterns. So try counting the spots on the following dominoes. Pause this whilst you have a go. How did you do? So here's the answers below. Pause the video whilst you mark and see how you got on. So again, sometimes they're not in dice patterns or domino patterns. So sometimes we have to just find a way of being able to count across. So again, here we've got some strawberries. We can't move them, they're on a picture. So we have to find a good place to start when we're counting. So have a count now and see how many you get. So here's how I counted them. I used rows going from top to bottom. So I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How did you do? So try these, see if you can count the following objects. Find a good place to start and work along. Remember, use one number name for each item. Pause and have a try now. How did you get on? So here are the answers below. Pause the video and then you can mark your work. So let's try playing a different counting game at home. So this is another snakes and ladders game for you to try. You can have a go, use your dice to help you. You may choose to use one dice, you may choose to use two. It is up to you. Thank you.